Hi guys. Well, this is my Solar Bear 5 challenge, and don't worry, I'm not riding Squid. It's just because I'm literally just going to do a walk around the bike to show you guys what it looks like. So I know, no gloves and in a jumper and all, but it's just I wasn't sure how the rules were on Solar Bear, because I know it says it has to be about motorbikes. And I didn't know if just a walk around counts or if I'd have to ride it as well. So, for technical reasons, that's that done. So yeah, this is where I live, anyway. That's the part of the house that we don't live in though, because that's sort of like gîtes and stuff which we rent out. But yeah, anyway, this is my bike. Now I'm sorry it's a bit dirty, got a bit of mud on it, because we have cats. And, well, we've got our indoor cats, but there are some that like to live outdoors and sit on my bike as a perch, as you can see by the paw prints. But yeah, anyway, a couple of people have asked for one of these walk-around videos. Now, to be honest, I don't have the faintest idea what I'm supposed to be doing about it. But I suppose we'll just talk about the bike. It's a prettier classic from 2001. I absolutely love this bike because there are not many of them about. And to be honest, it essentially was a flawless bike. It was just the mechanics that were looking after it at the time, which are completely stupid. Because, well, it's not the original engine on it. It's a TZR, Yamaha TZR engine. Because my own blew up, you see. Because they pretty much it's a two-stroke, as you can probably tell. So it's pretty much just got, well, it's got a little oil pump which feeds the engine with oil, because it's got a little oil tank in there. And well, they put on a broken one, and it blew up the engine and asked me 900 euros for it. So we just pretty much said no, and went and spent 400 quid on an engine and built it ourselves. So yeah, anyway, that's, well, the story about the engine. It's a brilliant bike to ride. I mean, as you can see, it's sort of a sort of cruiser type bike, but you can really throw it around. It's incredibly sporty. I can outturn a friend of mine actually on a TZR, who's a wee bit more nervous of cornering than I am, and can normally throw it around quite well. But yeah, anyway. Now, there are only two things about this bike which are a wee bit of a problem. That's the horn, which is incredibly powerful. Now, for some reason, my battery just charged overnight, but you probably won't even be able to hear it. No, not even working because the battery's low. It doesn't like the cold. But that and the light system, because as you can see, I've actually added this thing on. This light here. Because that one, I couldn't see a damn thing at night. So I've added on this light, which I know you're going to, it's peeling, but I know you're going to say it's not the best. It doesn't quite fit the bike, but it doesn't look too bad. And I'd rather have something that looks a wee bit out of place and be able to see than something that looks cool and not see a damn thing. Something else I've put on for the winter, which is honestly something you'll need if you're riding out in these parts, are these things. They're actually my dad's old ones, you see, from back when he used to be a courier in England. His old watch, which has stopped working, unfortunately. And yeah, these things are brilliant because look, they've got this padding stuff inside. Don't know how we'll be able to see them. It's got this padding stuff inside, which is absolutely brilliant. Keeps you nice and warm, keeps the wind off your hands. Though still, of course, wear gloves. I mean, I take them off in the summer, but if you did leave them on, still wear gloves because they don't come with you if you fall off. And yeah. Other than that, don't really know what to say about it. I mean, ask questions down there and I'll probably make another video. It's just I wasn't quite sure of ideas for random signs. But, it's just a small, single-cylinder, two-stroke, water-cooled engine. It's not too bad. I mean, it would do about 90 kilometers an hour on the flat. 90 kilometers, I don't know how much that is. I'll probably put in a thingy here. But yeah, it does that on the flat, which is plenty here, because that's the national speed limit anyway. So going any faster than that would be illegal. Which is why, well, I don't know. It does the speeds it needs to. Anyway, I don't really know what else to say about the bike. In fact, it's good fun, and there aren't many of them about. I do need to give it a wee bit more love and attention, because it's got a couple of bits of, I suppose it's rust on this back plate thing to hold on the top case, because normally I have one of those on. Ah, that's a funny story. See, it's broken there. You can probably see the break in the metal there. I keep on telling people, don't lean back on the top case, it doesn't like it. Because, you know, there's some that are designed to sort of be a backrest. Mine isn't, and all my passengers leant on the back. And, well, one day, riding along, happily, friend on the back, he just happened to be leaning back. I accelerated a bit sharpish because there was a car coming at us. And all of a sudden, I feel him sort of go like that, and to my shoulders pull me back. So I ended up looking up at the sky like that, trying to hold on to the bike as he was holding off. Well, trying to hold on as the top case had just fallen off the bracket. Because there's another wee thing underneath here, small iron rod, which used to go along there, which the top case was held on to. So this whole thing just sort of went backwards like that, and yeah. So the rest of the ride was holding on to me with one arm onto the top case with the other. But yeah. Anyway, this sign. Well, you probably know what it is, but in case you don't, it's a no motorized vehicle entrance thing. Pretty much, there's one. This is the little grass path. This actually used to be one of the main roads. Now you're probably not going to believe me, but it was back in the day when they had horse and carriages. Because this place here, as you can see by the river, well, it still is a watermill. In fact, hang on. I'm just going to show you, because there's a wee generator underneath there, and that pops out here. Now it's kind of flat because the generator's switched off because it's actually it's actually jammed shut. But yeah, so this place is a watermill. And way back when it used to ground up flour, and the city, well the town, hardly call it a city, there's only like 5,000 people living here, used to bring their horses and carriages down this path and would fill up with flour. This side used to be the living bit, the other side used to be the machinery bit. So where I live is where they used to have all the big wheels and stuff. And they'd sort of go down the side of the house there, and there'd be a small winch that would come down from the other side of the house. So there used to be a sort of small winch that would come down from the other side of the house. And my neighbour's going to think I'm mad talking to myself. He's going to think I'm even mad when I start running around my bike. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, flour. They used to come and collect all their flour here, you see. And that used to pretty much, well, it fueled the city in flour, because there are quite a few bakeries around here. But yeah, this sign, it's quite funny, because quite a few people object to it, because almost every other day, some lads come down here on scrambler bikes. I mean, I don't have anything against it, I quite like off-roading, but it'd be a shame the day they get caught. And this is my field looking all terribly overrun, because it's been so wet I can't get the tractor out. But still, in the summer it's nice. All those trees, the ones that are grey in the background, or all those are apple trees, so you get absolute masses of apples. So anyway, yes, this sign. It's my Solar Bear number 5, so I'll start running around the bike. I would run around the sign, but there's not much room, and the neighbour's still up there, so... I really think I'm mad. Solar Bear 1. He's going to ask what I'm doing. Solar Bear 2. As well as looking at the bike. Solar Bear 3. So, yeah, anyway, that was a walk around of my bike. Pretty rubbish one, really, but meh, it'll do. Anyway, I don't know what the next one is, I have to look it up online, but... until that one or a next vlog or anything else funny happens, see you soon. See ya.